Right then, so this circular saw, it is very dangerous. Now, I did a video explaining how I ended up cutting through my fingertips off, and you can see the video on my Instagram channel, get over on my YouTube channel. But I have a lot of ballens coming on and saying, well, you're supposed to use it with two hands. Do you know what I mean? You're supposed to do a lot of things in life, but you don't, do you? We work in the real world. We work day in, day out in the real world, on site. And I have never seen a good fitter ever using the tool with two hands. It's impossible. I'm on site here now, I've clamped my unit, but I'm still not going to cut this with that. For one, the guidance isn't there. For two, I like my hand on there, or I like my hand on there, or I like my hand on there, do you know what I mean? So I will never change. The only difference is I expect it this time. What you're better off doing is holding your saw. I'm going to give you a demo. Very sharp. So because I'm cutting that line off there, you won't fit a track saw on there either. Well, I suppose you would. But I don't have one, and I'm not buying one, yeah? I like to do it like this. So instead now, bend over, drop it, to the millimetre and to the eye. And you can't do that holding it with both hands. So if you're a knob out there and you keep telling me you can do it, just go wind your neck in. Do you know what I mean? Go find a big bridge and jump off it, because I'm not bothered. Easiest way, end panel, we want it bang on, yeah? And listen, because it's going to be carrying the weight, we want it firm onto the floor. As you can see, we've got a gap at back here, but it's not, it's minor. So the best thing is hook your laser up. You can see your laser there. Very simple. Mark. Mark. Draw a line from there to there. Cut that line off, bish bash bosh, you've got it perfect, you know what I mean? Can't be easier than that. And then for this side here, because we know there's a gap at the back of it, all you have to do is cut, when we measure this side here, all you got to do is measure the top line, make sure when you run your blade off it, you don't even have to alter your blade. Just when you run your blade off it, run your blade from right to left, and that'll take that mill out. And the panel will go back to the wall. Bish bash bosh. Don't forget to like, share and follow MJC Kitchens and Bathrooms for all your handy tips in the kitchen. And remember, whenever you use your laser, don't put holes in everywhere. There's always a corner, and your laser just sticks on. It's as simple as that. Ching ching. Told you. How I used to do it, stick it on. That just shows you 15 years. That just shows you that this door had been off in 15 years. Do you know what I mean? So that Bosch appliance, it's been doing well, hasn't it? Do you know what I mean? Bish bash bosh. 2 strips of double-sided tape, stick it on, a couple of screws in front of it. That's it. Let's go. New one going in. Well, this will be like new once it goes in. I never like fitting all the appliances. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Bish bash bosh. Don't forget to like, share and follow. I'll tell you a little story about this. I fit this 15 years ago, this kitchen. And this here is the dishwasher from it. It is Bosch. Now, back in day, what I used to do with these is we used to put double-sided tape on and stick the dishwasher door on. So, am I going to get it off or not? But, as you can see, this is why they had to replace the kitchen, because it started peeling. But it's 15 years old. It's done a good day's graft. I can't remember if that dishwasher, if I fit that dishwasher. I must have done. Do you know what I mean? I must have done. See, this is what happens when customers look after their gear. It lasts. But this is a Bosch. They have always been known, but when you buy a Bosch, they are 4 times dearer than everything else. So you could replace it 4 times for the same equivalent of a Bosch, but they are very good. Let's get these star keys and we're going to see if it fits. See if it fits. I forgot to mention, I always use a new router. If I'm doing a worktop, no matter what, new router bit. This one, I think, cost me about maybe 12 quid or something. 12 quid, but you need a new router. Never take a chance. What's the point of having the worktops and doing it nice? Because you want a nice edge if you're not using a router. New bit. Listen that. My joints are that tight, you don't need filler. All we need is Evo, bum, both sides, clamp it together, bish bash bosh, never fall. How we clamp it together is we use these bolts. These bolts I like because they're just easy. You just put a bit in there, tying them up, ties that up, pulls worktop in. Simple, isn't it? And I'm going to show you it all today. So don't forget to like, share and follow MJC Kitchens and Bathrooms. Bish bash bosh. What we do is we put as miters in there, that's for the male and that's for the female. It's as simple as that really. And then this is my other jig. This jig here I've had nearly 20 years. That one. I've had that for nearly 20 years. It's still bang on. It does to the millimetre. This, back in day, this was a very, very expensive jig, you know what I mean? So for mitering, what we used to do is my old boss. This is from my old boss, this when I first started work. What he did is, one day he come in and he gave me this jig. So he gave me this jig and it was like a cardboard cutout. Yeah. So what I did is I went to miter some worktops. And when I mitered them, because it was a cardboard jig out, when I was pushing my weight onto my router, this part here was flexing. So when we put the bits together, all you could see is massive gaps downside of it. So he went out and he bought this. And I've kept it ever since. And this is bang on. Never falls, never moves. And the lines, it's like a razor sharp crystal. Sharp. Then what we're going to do, I use impact. A lot of people use. We're going to be routering the worktops today. So what we're going to be using for the worktops is we're going to be using this trusty old DeWalt. Now see this is when DeWalt used to be good. Do you know what I mean? Because now the products today are just crap. This is when they used to be good. Shall we say a prayer? Amen, DeWalt. Listen, is about, I think this, I've had this maybe 15 years, this one. I wouldn't have had it for 25 years, but when I was in a job on site, someone went in back of my van and pinched it, so I had to buy another one. And I'm sure I've had this maybe 15 years. So we're going to be using this. It's got a guide rail on it there. That, see that guide rail? That slots into my jig. Now this is my jig. Now as you can see, it's got some holes out of it. Better holes out of that than my fingers. This is how dangerous this is. This is the only tool which will scare you. Because if you come off with that and it goes through you, there's no stopping, you're dead. Yeah? So this is my jig. What we do is, and then you will end up with perfection. like that. You will not see anything better than that. It's just like a job in town, lads. It's just like a job in town. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's just beautiful. It is just beautiful. Glued, both sides of Evo, fish by splash. Job is done. Don't forget to like, share and follow MJC Kitchens and Bathrooms. Oh, did you see my back? Cameraman! Sometimes I wonder, do you know what I mean? I think he just wants to check my ass out, never mind filming. What you have to do is, see this top board there? So we need to pull it back, yeah? There, so it's perfectly flush. And then this part here, can you see me? Push it, and it bows it down, and then bows it back up. So what we need to do is we need to bow it all together, and then clamp it up tight. And then it'll be like a job in town. So just put camera down, push on that for me. Yeah. Make sure. What do I keep telling people? I just don't know how I get myself the money. I don't. We haven't even clamped it up yet. What I'm doing here is I'm just making time for my video so I'll get paid more money. But look, so it's nice and neat. Always start with your front. Pull your front up. Can you see how it's got a lip? That's no good, yeah? Pull it up. So you can see it squashing in, yeah? Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah. Now see that? That's only the first bolt. So now what we need to do is, because the top's board there in the middle, you need to get over to the middle. And give it a little magic. Now what you want to do when you come for you. Now if you do make a miraculously mistake with these tops, and you haven't got a massive gap here, what you can do is come up, put them in skip, go buy some more. No, I'm only joking. What you have to do is, don't try to fill it with these, yeah? These aren't even the right colour for them. What you'd have to do is, you'd have to mix the Evo, and then depending on what top it is, mix a bit of a colour into it, and then pour the Evo into it, bolt it up, smooth it off, yeah? So what we're going to do now is, we're using Evo, so I've still got the mill gap there. What I'm going to do is, see that, I'm going to put that up to it. And what I'm going to use is this expensive tool. Like this. Oh yeah. Oh. Nice. One tool there. And one tool there. And as you can see, it's just beautiful already. It's just beautiful. I just don't know. And then what we're doing is, we're putting these bolts up here like this. Oh yeah! So after you glue both sides, show them that side. You get that up there, and then you get this on your todger, and you drop it in. And then shove it. So the first thing we do, don't sniff the glue. Get it on. I like to smear it on all over. You know what I mean? We like a good old spread. And then the idea of using this, yeah, is when you put it on, you pull it out. And it's good. You don't want to be leaving big clumps because it's not, you're defeating the object, because if it dries, you know what I mean? And really, you should wear gloves, especially if you've got somewhere to go. Yeah? But me, I don't know. So I have nowhere to go. Only work. Only worky. Only work. Scrape it along like that. And it should look like that. See that? All nice, flat, beautiful. Yeah? For this sink unit, what I'm doing is, instead of butchering that, you could cut that off, because half of that's going to have to come off, yeah? So just cut it. They've got dowels there, yeah? So cut the dowel off with your multi-tool, and then keep that panel. After you fit everything, you'll be able to cut the sliver down and stick it up to the back of the worktop. Do you know what I mean? Top this simple thing here, this is very simple, yeah? Wherever you cut, you make sure you seal. Always seal. Very simple. Cut, seal. I understand a lot of you are wondering, yeah, but you're getting it all over, aren't you? Yeah, but I'm not, because I've got brain power. You know what I mean? Just takes a little bit of brain power, lads. I know one day you may have it before you sleep. Beautiful! Do you know what I mean? And that is what you call a machine finish with my trusty circular saw. You know what I mean? This bath wash, don't forget, like, share and follow MJC Kitchens and Bathrooms. Best on TikTok! I can't actually remember how this is done. Ah, there's one. There's two. I can't see it then being there. No. Do not think so. So let's see, this is one. No. So I did stick it on. So I gather we need. Now, just look away for 1 minute, lads. Just look away for 1 minute. Find this hard. I'm packing. I just pack gaming. Bish bash bosh. Taps on. Very hard that one, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? God, what's next? I just don't know. And there we go. Another beautiful job. Just the plinth, this floor needs raising up. But you can't make miracles. I like it. I like it a lot. That there, once fridge goes in, I build a box underneath it in the same colour. And that's it. Bish bash bosh. Snow. In Leeds. Everybody have a good day.